I'm Ashley Erickson. I am from Orem, Utah, and a second-year law student at BYU Law School. My grandmother is actually the very first woman in Utah to be a partner at a law firm. She's taught me that if you really want something and you have this goal that you want to reach, that you can achieve it. It doesn't mean that there won't be obstacles, but that you can work towards that and help make a change even in a society that may not be willing to accept what you want. At the time that she went to law school, it wasn't as common of a thing for women to do, and then as she worked her way up, she really had to prove herself in a workplace that was typically dominated by men. She's such an inspiration to me. She's one of my heroes. I am a moderate to a progressive. I definitely lean more to the left. I wouldn't necessarily consider myself completely aligned with one party or the other, because I feel like it's so hard for everyone's ideas and the issues that are important to them to fit into those neat little political platforms. It was definitely through my parents that I sort of developed this political ideology. One of my parents was a registered Democrat while I was growing up, and the other one was a registered Republican. I realized as I started to become more politically active and got older that my parents would often vote the same way. As they studied the issues and studied the candidates, they didn't just align along the party lines that they were registered with, that they would look deeply into the issues. And so I learned early on that really studying out the issues was so important when being involved politically. It is interesting because I feel like in our country right now, it's become so much more divisive politically than it has in the past. And I feel like that there's sort of this middle section, the moderates, who are looking for a place to align themselves. And I think sometimes we see that the political parties are out of touch with the actual citizens, that they listen more to the small groups that sometimes are more vocal than the majority. My religion plays a huge part in my politics. It plays a huge part in every aspect of my life. It influences the core values that each of us hold. Because of my religion, I have this overwhelming sense that it's my duty to help other people. And I feel like government is actually a great way to do that, because we believe very deeply that everyone is a child of God. We should be treated equally and have equal opportunities, that we can't look down on people and say that they're not as good as us or they're better than us. So I think that the more moderate to liberal ideology aligns with that more than conservative ideology. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I'm a moderate.